Houston. Say again, please.
Houston, we've had a problem.
Hey there folks, welcome ye all to part 18 of Dragon Age Inquisition on the Xbox One X. We are exactly where we're at the end of part 17. And we are going to head straight to Haven. Which we can do from the world map here. So, looks like we've got some things still to do in Hinterlands. And what was the other place we opened up at? Yeah, Fallowmire. We found that too difficult when we went in there. So we'll get ourselves leveled up. We're going to head back to Haven, and this part is going to have quite a bit of war table and crafting and all that sort of stuff. So hopefully you're interested in seeing that. I think first off we'll get to the war table, because you can send people off on missions while we're doing our crafting-y bits. Try and get ourselves Ubered up a bit. We've got a level up to do with the characters as well. I feel like there is a bit more conversation in the group if you've got Varich and Solas in it than the group I've got. I seem to remember there being a lot more conversation. Frostback Mountains. Yeah, so our crafting stuff's there. We need to sell a whole bunch of stuff as well, as it happens. It's a little bit annoying you've got to run all the way up here to go to the war table, to be fair, but never mind.
All repeat the chant of light. Only the word dispels the darkness upon us.
Have you seen Enchanter Vivienne?
Excuse me. I've got a message for the Inquisition, but I'm having a hard time getting anyone to talk to me.
Give me the message. Identify yourself.
Who are you, soldier?
Cremisius Aclasi with the Bulls Chargers Mercenary Company. We mostly work out of Orlais and Navarra. We've got word of some Tevinter mercenaries gathering out on the Storm Coast. My company commander, Iron Bull, offers the information free of charge.
Iron Bull.
If you'd like to see what the Bulls Chargers can do for the Inquisition, meet us there and watch us work.
We welcome the help.
I look forward to meeting this Iron Bull.
We're the best you'll find. Come to the Storm Coast and you can see us in action.
Right, so a reason to go back to the Storm Coast.
O Maker, hear my cry. Seat me by your side in death.
Alright, there's a few conversations to go on here. Let's see what's going on.
And let the world once
I met an elven mage earlier. Solus, I believe he was called. I admit I was surprised. I didn't expect to find mages among the Inquisition. Tell me, why were you at the Divine Conclave?
This chaos harms everyone. The rebels are apostates. Justice is all that matters. We need the circle restored. The Templars made their beds. Mages should be free.
Mages deserve the same freedom as anyone else.
I hear that so often. It must be a great comfort to the common folk to know that their survival is trivial compared to our freedom. I'm sure that makes everything better. Justinia's death has shattered the balance of power in Thedas. If it is not restored quickly, countless lives will be lost. Mages, Templars, innocent people of all kinds now look to the Inquisition to decide their fate.
And you'll help decide. Their fate is in their hands. I'll do what I can.
I'll try not to let them down.
Failure is a luxury we cannot afford, my dear. For almost 1,000 years, the world believed it was in the hands of the Maker. And now many believe you are the agent of his will. Whatever the truth is, that belief gives you power.
I'll use it to change things. The Chantry will be restored. No one should have that power. Andraste chose me.
Nobody should claim to know the will of the Maker. Not me, and not the Chantry.
Perhaps nobody should. But if no one leads the way, many will be left behind in darkness. I've stolen enough of your time, my dear. Don't let me keep you.
Well, she just disapproved of just about everything I had to say. Is that all that she's got to say?
Yes?
I want to help the Circle.
Is there anything I can do to help your efforts at restoring the Circle?
After the Circles fell, their libraries were plundered by scavengers. 1,000 years of recorded knowledge in the hands of bandits. It makes me sick to think of it. I've received news that some tomes have been located, if you are interested in righting this wrong.
I'll look into it for you.
If you can take care of this matter, the Circle would be in your debt.
Lovely. Another quest to do.
There was no word for heaven or for earth, for sea or sky. More healing drafts for you.
Well, what's Mother
Thank you.
Mother Giselle got to say about it?
The Maker rang out.
I greet you.
Word, and his word became all.
Is there anything I can do to help you or your people?
My healers would benefit from more supplies. We have run short of even common goods with so many wounded. If you could deliver this list and the items on it to Quartermaster Thren, she could get us what we need. It may not seem like much, but it would enable my healers to save many lives.
Very well.
Farewell.
Make her go with you.
Fare ye well, Giselle. That rhymes. Oh, hello. Cutscene.
The Inquisition cannot remain, Ambassador, if you can't prove it was founded on Justinia's orders.
This is an inopportune time, Marquis. More of the faithful flock here each day. But allow me to introduce you to the brave soul who risked her life to slow the magic of the breach. Mistress Lavelan, this is the Marquis Durelion, one of Divine Justinia's greatest supporters.
And the rightful owner of Haven. House Durelion lent Justinia these lands for pilgrimage. This Inquisition is not a beneficiary of this arrangement.
You own this land?
This is the first I've heard of Haven having an owner outside the Chantry.
My wife, Lady Machin of Denham, has claimed to Haven by ancient treaty with the monarchs of Ferelden. We were honored to lend its use to Divine Justinia. She was a woman of supreme merit. I will not let an upstart order remain on her holy grounds.
Its followers need shelter. The Divine's advisors founded it. We all have bigger problems. The Divine's advisors founded it. Its followers need shelter.
People have been injured. You can't just turn them out onto the snow.
And who benefits if they stay?
Divine Justinia, Marquis. The Inquisition, not the Chantry, is sheltering the pilgrims who mourn her.
Why is the Chantry ignoring the faithful?
Because it remains in shock. We face a dark time, Your Grace. Divine Justinia would not want her passing to divide us. She would, in fact, trust us to forge new alliances to the benefit of all, no matter how strange they might seem.
I'll think on it, Lady Montilyet. The Inquisition might stay in the meanwhile.
It's very kind of you, sir. Thank you. Does the Marquis own Haven?
Do the Durelions actually have a claim on this place?
His Grace's position is not so strong as he presents it. Despite their Ferelden relations, the Durelions are Orlesian. If the Marquis wishes to claim Haven, Empress Selene must negotiate with the Ferelden on his behalf. Her current concerns are a bit larger than minor property disputes.
I'm so pleased the Marquis isn't tossing us out into the cold.
His Grace is only the first of many dignitaries we must contend with.
You expect more people in Haven?
Undoubtedly. And each visitor will spread the story of the Inquisition after they depart. An ambassador should ensure the tale is as complimentary as possible.
May I ask, what brought you to work for the Inquisition?
Sister Leliana approached me. We've been acquainted for quite some time. For better or worse, being the Inquisition's diplomat has become as interesting as she promised.
What sort of dealings have you had with nobility?
For some years, I was the royally appointed court ambassador from Antiva to Orlais. The nobility of Thedas is a rather singular sphere. Those I'm not acquainted with, I know through reputation.
The Inquisition is lucky to have you as an advocate, Lady Montilyet.
Thank you. Let us hope so. Thedas's politics have become agitated as of late. I hope to guide us down smoother paths. But please excuse me. I've much work to do before the day is done.
You are excused. Do you need any help with anything?
Good day to you.
What do the people make of us?
Despite our fame, we're low on steadfast allies. We must aim for more.
Any visiting dignitaries I should watch out for?
Sir Griffith of Denerim, a most distinguished knight of the realm. He's defeated darkspawn, slain demons, chased down abominations. Just don't ask him about it over dinner. He spares no detail. What may I do for you?
What do the people make of us?
Despite our fame, we're low on steadfast allies. We must aim for more.
Any thoughts on the people here?
Who did you mean?
What's your impression of Solus?
I suppose I should be wary of an apostate, but our elven mage has conducted himself with the utmost propriety. And he has the most fascinating stories.
I'd love to know how you and Sarah get along.
I know she extracts gossip from the servants, and she keeps prying into things. Sarah's ability to vanish whenever her mischief's discovered must come in handy, however, I'm sure.
Let's speak later.
Farewell.
Fare ye well.
You're the Herald. Or, well, the one they're calling the Herald, anyway. I hope the Inquisition can restore order soon. I never really wanted to leave the Circle. My name is Maeve. I research demons and other creatures. Seeker Pentagast and I use what I find to help the soldiers fight them.
I found something the demons left behind. Can you use it?
Yes, that's very helpful. Just leave it there and the Tranquil and I will examine it. We can use that. If you find anything, please bring it in. Please tell me if you find something.
There's more. There's more. Yeah, there's quite a lot being turned in there, isn't there? Oh, there's a bit of a delayed action on it.
If
Yeah,
you find
there we go.
anything, please bring it in.
Right, anyone else? Into the war room we go. One Inquisition perk. I feel like we should have about 10, but never mind. I can't remember what I was building up in here now.
We'll post soldiers a safe distance from the temple.
Our best guess that's safe, anyway.
Increases inventory capacity by 15. Oh, right, okay. We've already taken that one. Another 15 for inventory capacity. I can't remember how difficult inventory got. But it's in RPG land, it's usually one of the things I do as quickly as I can. Adds one more potion slot for all party members. Could come in handy later. Well, it may well be that we do the inventory slot. Let's just have a look at the others. 50% extra for each code entry unlocked. %10 chance to receive extra herbs with each harvest. Opens up new dialogue options related to the Fade or Arcane Studies. Gain a collection of tier 1 herbs. Yeah. New dialogue options. 5% increase in XP earned from killing foes. Probably should have got that first, to be fair. Extra 5% on every kill is probably quite handy. Let's max out the capacity. It's actually an extra 30 capacity slots, which is pretty sweet. Champions of the Just. Well, that's a quest, I'm pretty sure. Completed secrets. There's only a quest over there, isn't there? What was that? Oh, it was my marker. What's that there? Red Jenny, Inquisition needs bees. We've received weapon plans and located a pyre to suppliers. When the idea was presented, the beekeeper tented his fingers and sneered. Of course, quite disturbing. Okay. Whatever that means. Investigate the shards. Chantry remains report ready. Let's have a look. It's done. I needed only a few examples. Clerics who both spoke against the Inquisition and had unsavoury secrets they were desperate to keep hidden. Marvellous. We've got 43 power points. The shards acquired by the Herald of Andraste are unlike anything I've encountered, though ancient in origin few have been discovered before now. The breach must have disrupted whatever ancient magic was concealing them from view. I have heard of one scroll that mentions the shards. It belonged to the Circle Tower in Markham. However, after the Circle fell, the Sorrel family seized many of the valuables as compensation. And donations. They intend to sell the scroll along with everything else at a private auction. Well, it's either connections or... No, I can't use any of them, can I? A few well-placed rumours should incite bidding wars on the other items, leaving the scrolls for us. With thanks to our Lady Ambassador, I was able to study the scroll. The reference is vague, but it implies a connection to a temple, possibly elven. I followed the lead and believe one such temple stands in an oasis in the western approach. As to what may lie within, I cannot say. Reports of the place are cut off or have pages missing. I have yet to find a reliable first-hand account. Perhaps our soldiers can provide a better one. Would you like to gather your party? Not now. Before the Fifth Blight and the arrival of the hero of Ferelden, Haven was occupied by cultists who worshipped a dragon. One they believe to be Andraste reborn. Both the cultists and their dragon were long gone by the time the Atrantri arrived to build the Temple of Sacred Ashes. But there may still be undiscovered passages in the mountains containing their relics. With a concentrated search effort, it might be possible to unearth something useful to the Inquisition. This is a task best left to a few select agents knowledgeable regarding dangerous magic. I have just the ones in mind. I'm leery of what we might find in these passages, but we have enough soldiers. Yeah, we'll send Liliana. Liliana, you're on it.
What we have.
I'm curious as to where the Western Approach thing went. Because I said no, I don't want to do it just now. Is the Western Approach in the hinterlands or something? I guess it must be. It's not a separate thing of its own. Weird. Right, let's come out for now. The only reason I said no is because I want to go and sort the armour out first. And weapons with all the stuff that we've picked up.
Blessed are the righteous, the lights in the shadow. In their blood the Maker's will is written.
You're in charge of Vivienne as well.
She remains loyal to the Circle.
Blessed are the peacekeepers, the champions of the just. Blessed are the righteous, the lights in the shadow. In their blood, the Maker's will is written. Is that what you want from us? Blood? To die so that your will is done? Is death your only blessing?
You speak for Andraste, no? What does the Maker's prophet have to say about all of this? What's his game?
I speak for no one but myself, and I have no answers for you.
You probably don't even worship the Maker. Lucky. He asks a lot. The Chantry teaches that the Maker abandoned us. He demands repentance for our sins. He demands it all. Our lives, our deaths. Justinia gave him everything she had, and he let her die.
I'm sorry. Her death has clearly hit you hard.
Not just me. All of us. She was the divine. She led the faithful. She was their heart. If the Maker doesn't intervene to save the best of his servants, what good is he? I used to believe I was chosen, just as some say you are. I thought I was fulfilling his purpose for me, working with the divine, helping people. But now she's dead. It was all for nothing. Serving the Maker meant nothing.
Maybe you have another purpose. I could help you find it.
No, this is my burden. I regret that I even let you see me like this. It was a moment of weakness. It won't happen again. Come. To work, then. We will speak later.
Right you are, then. I know when I'm not wanted any longer.
Can I help you with something? Nice work.
Yes, we've got power coming out of her ears. Well, we could probably do with selling a bunch of stuff, but picked up a lot in that last section. Get rid of anything grey, I think. So many of these items. I've got a fair bit of our inventory filled up, considering we unlocked another 60, another 30. Dump the greys. Keep forgetting I can have a horse.
Master Thread says he won't have more until next week.
I say. That's a little bit revealing. I think... Blimey. That must be a mage item, surely. I think that's probably made for Vivienne. 107 armour rating, pretty bloody high as compared to what I'm wearing at the minute. They're both the same one, that's just enhanced. I don't remember any of these that I'm seeing at the minute. Quite smart, isn't it? Looks heavy though. Well, that scout armor's 112. Well, can go up to 112. Depends what we use for it. How have I ended up on Sarah? $133 enhanced Shokrata. Free army warrior armor. Well, we need to pick one. It's when you make them though, and then it suddenly says that it's only for a particular type of... And that goes up to 134 as well, doesn't it? It looks like the top half's just painted on. Well, that's... Bear hide's going to take it. Yeah, I've only got 13 bear hide there, so I can only make one item with that. Everything else is going to be 114. It's a tier 2... Oh, right, hang on. I'm trying to see where it says that it's for a particular type of character, but it doesn't say light or heavy or... Oh, medium armour. There it is. And what's the scout armour? Medium armour. Yeah, so I can wear it. Give it a go, shall we? The boots are a bit extreme, but it's a bit of a change. I've never seen the armour before in my life. So that one or that one. Or we go with the scout armour. Doesn't go up to 133 though, does it? That does though. Oh, that's heavy. Heavy armour. Interesting. Well, it's the only tier 2 we've got, so I think I'm going to go for it, people. Apart from that one. But that's only 107. Actually, the armour rating stays on that one, doesn't it? Dexterity. Dexterity. Could actually use that on her and then use the bear hide for somebody else. Hmm. .20 cold resistance, 20% fire resistance. Might go with the... Oh, that's range defense. Might go with the old fire resistance on that one. %8 stagger on being hit. 8% melee defense. Go with that, I think. Did it actually change colour there if I was changing the... No, it didn't. Go with that, I reckon. Stunning fiery Avar armour. Nice. I'm wondering if I can make Vivienne this armour here. Or Sarah for that matter. I think it suits the mage better, doesn't it? Not got any tier 2 stuff yet. Not enough of it anyway. +1 magic. I'm not convinced this is for mages. There's nothing about... It's all sort of more bow and what have you stats that are popping up on it. Any of these tier 2? No. Not far off having dragon scales, right enough. Cassandra could get one of those beast armors though. That was a tier 2 heavy armour, that one at 133. Plus 18% heal bonus. Yeah, do that. I think that's everybody, isn't it?
Good.
It's a bit beastly, isn't it? But still, it's gone from like whatever I'm wearing now to 134. What were we on? 112. Vivienne got the... She's wearing one at 107. Oh, she already put hers on. Ah, I I think I've made her one that was already the same as what she was wearing. So she must have been wearing that already. Yeah, we'll give it that one a go. To be fair, I think she's better off wearing what I was just wearing on me. It's got better armour on it. It's alright that though, isn't it? Pretty badass. I don't think it is paint that's on her. I think it's some for, yeah, it's like leather, isn't it? Really tight leather. It's alright, bit of a change. Oh, hang on, not done with weapons. Steady, steady. Right, hang on, the weapon we're wearing has... What is... That's his DAS. Oh, yeah, we're going to say it's got 254 attack and it's 79 damage. But I need level 11. Nowhere near that. I've got 93 damage on the one that I'm using at the minute. And that's still pretty much all I can do, by the looks of it. Well, I think those pictures have gone a little bit on the wonky side. Yeah, I picked up a few more of the staffs, didn't I? Leaf Mace 108. What's Cassandra's? Doesn't seem to be any way of seeing that in the... weapon builder. Can't see what folk have already got on. She's doing pretty well, to be fair, isn't she? What's that she's got on there? 79. Yeah, Sarah's got some pretty badass knives on already. So Cassandra is 79 and Vivienne is 55. So that would probably do for Cassandra. Not much more I can do for Vivienne at this stage. So let's do that for Cassandra and that should be it, I think. Well, it doesn't seem to matter what material I use, it's 74 damage, isn't it? Might as well get rid of some of the iron. Flanking damage bonus. Sunder on hit. Oh yeah, let's take a bit of that action. The Sunder's the thing that powers the shield up, isn't it? Dragonlin scales, goddammit. That'll be why then. Bleeding club. I like the sound of it, people. Yeah, it's gone up from 79 to 108, that. That'll do nicely. I did like that sword, but, well, actually, no. I don't now that I looked at it. Swedish fingers, so thank you. Right, I think our work here is done, people. Don't know what half of this stuff's for. Not sure what the longbow grip, because I got a longbow grip there, didn't I? How do I see that? I need to be the upgrades. Precise enhanced grip I've got on that. And no rune. I've got a few runes though.
Another time, then.
Guarded longbow grip. Oh, that's a tier 2. Yeah, I'll take a bit of that action then. Let's have a look.
Looks fine.
Critical chance goes, but we get 13 sunder on hit. Nice. Got an agile grip there as well. Is that the one I just made? I didn't know I had that. Bleeding enhanced grip. Gives me 13% sunder on hit. It's pretty good that, because it's a shield, that, isn't it? That gives me plus 12 dexterity. I might actually try that bleeding grip there. Let's just try it for a bit. Can't seem to do anything with Cassandra's. Oh, you can. So I can make a haft for it. She's got plus 4% sunder on hit as standard. Can I make a haft? That might work. That's a tier 2, that as well. %6 heal on kill, 8% barrier damage bonus. Heal on kill, barrier damage bonus, attack. Barrier damage bonus, maybe? What have I got most of? Yeah. Armour penetration. We've got loads of Drakestone, as it happens. Yeah, let's do that.
Right.
What? Well, that's the one we just made. Oh no, that's the one we just made. There. But we had that one, which had +3 strength and +4% armour penetration. Wonder if we're better with that one. +3 strength. It's pretty sweet, that, isn't it? Marvellous.
Looks fine.
So that leaves Vivienne. Who's already got something on hers anyway. She's not got a grip on it though, has she? So she can have a grip. And Sarah... doesn't seem to be able to get anything. That's strange.
Another time, then.
There's a grip there. That's a tier 1. There, that's a dagger grip. Staff grip, there we go. It has to be that one. No option.
Good.
Right, let's put our grip on. Let's put our grip on. Very nice. Sure, I've got runes, can't seem to put them on anything. Whoop. Right, we are done, people. So, a little bit of a crafting and story and conversation and other such things part. Always interesting to see, though, I think. And if you're not into that sort of thing, you can always go to part 19, people. Yeah, no, it's the power of YouTube. Dump the greys, be brave, Steve. All the greys, all the greys. Get rid, get rid. We're still on 33 and 90 as it happens. See, look, I've got all these sigils and stuff here. Right, well, I think for the next part we're going to be going to... Well, we do have the Fallowmire still to do. And I've still yet to find a dragon. This outfit doesn't seem as extreme. I thought those boots that she had on were going to be massive metal things. They're not, though. I think they seem to be more leathery type things. But we had... Let's just look at our codex journal. Still not got shards of the hinterland yet either. Well, we could move on to Champions of the Just, of course, but offered an alliance travel to Redcliffe. The Lone Warden. Search for Blackwall in the hinterlands, yeah. So we could go back to the hinterlands and try and finish bits off there. We need to go to the Storm Coast and meet Iron Bull, so we could do that as well in the next part. Actually, should we do that? Go and meet Iron Bull. He's another character we can have on the team if we so desire. And that's find a circle tome in the hinterlands. Find a yeah. See, there's the western approach again. I couldn't see the western approach on the. Storm Coast, hinterlands, beacons in the dark. Oh, that's the Fallowmire. Black Emporium, which is changing your look and feel and blah. Forbidden Oasis. So the only thing with a red symbol on it is the hinterlands. But I couldn't see the western approach anywhere, unless it's part of something else. Oh, we've not been there yet.
Horses are a fine addition to our stables.
Cult of Andraste ready? It's incredible how many passages remain uncovered even in the Chantry's arrival. Of the new passages uncovered during the search, most were long empty or contained goods far beyond salvage. A few, however, yielded some artifacts of interest, and one evidently contains strange runes we have yet to translate. If we can find someone capable of doing so, they might prove of use. We have agents with magical knowledge and the means to acquire the texts. Let us work on this ourselves. I know of several Antivan scholars who can be discreet. They would happily translate the runes. Sure, let's do that.
Let us begin.
Well, there's a fast travel button to it, right enough. With thanks to Our Lady Ambassador, I was able to study the scrolls of blah. Perhaps soldiers can provide a better one. Oh, that's Forbidden Oasis. Why can't I remember the Forbidden Oasis, or have we not been there yet? Must have done. It says completed connections on it. Ballaroo, Imperial Court. Yeah, I think either Storm Coast or... Mind you, Champions of the Just could be the Western approach, couldn't it? I think maybe we'll jump into another bit of story, maybe, just to kick things on a little bit in the next part. But we'll definitely go... I think we'll definitely go and see old Red Bull, whatever his name is. Iron Bull. Tell you what, let's do that. Let's get ourselves there. Marvellous. Well, Sarah's got her new gear on. Vivian's got her new gear on. And, I'm sure we gave Cassandra... Oh, we didn't do our level ups either. I'm sure we gave Cassandra a new outfit, didn't we? Or did I decide not to do it or something? Have I had a complete mind blank? Well, that's the one we made, but it seems lesser, doesn't it, in every way to the one she had on. Yeah, it was. It was. Yeah, it's 133 to 139. That'd be why. Well, should we finish things off by doing our level ups? Right, you don't have one Sky, my dear, but everyone else does. So Vivian loads in the storm section with things that can be powered up. Yeah, we've gone all storm on her, haven't we? She's a lightning beast is what she is. You summon a lot of bolt of lightning that blasts and paralyzes a single target. Lightning bolt does more damage if there are other enemies nearby, and if there are enough close to the striking point, a wave of force will knock back all enemies except the paralyzed primary target. What's this one we were powering up? Chain lightning! Chain lightning never strikes the same target more than once, but it deals more damage with each new target it reaches. So, can I only have one of each of these then? I can't, surely not. Yeah, it looks like it, doesn't it? Because you just toggle which one. Because it doesn't seem to give me an option to spend anything on that. But it does on that, yeah. Okay. Each hit from Energy Barrage lowers the target's resistance to your staff magic. Energy Barrage now deals additional damage, but all targets are selected at random. I think maybe the middle one, isn't it? Lightning Bolt does more damage if there are enough enemies nearby, and if there are enough enemies at striking point, a wave will force them, knock them back. Lightning Bolt now paralyzes other enemies near your main target. The more enemies it affects, the shorter the duration. So paralysis or knockback. Seems to be a damage bonus of 200% for every creature within 4 meters, which is pretty sweet. Let's take that for now. So Cassandra, we've gone into a few different things with. Powerful shout carries across the battlefield, taunting a target. Trust the steel. You know how to make the most of your equipment, gaining a bonus to armor when you have active guard. It's a passive, that as well, so it's on all the time. Armor bonus 20%. It's quite sweet, that, isn't it? Constitution on unlock +3. Take that, I think. Defo. Defo on the passives, people. Yeah, I didn't think that had locked in. Right, Sarah was doing all the daggery things. Flank attack. Well, as it happens, we could give her a couple of stealthy things that would help her right out as it happens. Forget that, the next two she can get a couple of passives. Step into the shadows, yeah, become invisible. I'll give her that. Defo handy as a daggery person, that. Right, job's a good one. Right, well there we are, folks. An ideal place to wrap it up. It has been an honour and a privilege serving for you once again in Dragon Age Inquisition on the Xbox One X. And I shall see you all in the next part, folks. Take it easy. Bye.